Every betting syndicate has one obsession: find an edge and extract as much value as possible before the market catches on. At the bottom, you follow orders, and at the top, you control money, people, information, and risk. Precision gets rewarded, emotions get punished. And every rank asks the same question: can you be trusted with more? Phase 1, the runner. You start at the bottom. The syndicate needs accounts, lots of them. Too much money through one account gets noticed, so the action has to be spread around. This is where you come in. Small amount of money lands in your account. Test money. Then the message arrives. $300 Chesterfield plus 1.5, 210 or better. That last part matters. If the price is 212, you bet. If it is 204, you do nothing. You place it, screenshot it, log it, and wait. To the syndicate, you are liquidity. Useful while the accounts are alive, replaceable once they are restricted. But after a while, the bets stop looking random. You notice which books move first and which ones lag. Then one day, before the instruction arrives, you see it. Book A moves, but Book B is still asleep. You send one message. Book A moved, Book B still at the old number. For the first time, you are not just placing the edge, you're pointing to where it might be. Phase 2, the scout. Now you are not waiting for instructions, you're hunting for signals. The syndicate does not need opinions. It needs information that can move a price. Team news, injuries, weather, sharp books moving before soft books. Most of what you see is garbage. Rumors, fan accounts, tipsters pretending they know. You learn to ignore noise, then you learn what matters. A starting keeper misses warm-up, a striker is left out. One bookmaker cuts the price, but another hasn't reacted. You do not send an essay, you send the gap. That is valuable, not because you found a winner, but because you found a mistake. Send bad information, and you become a liability. Send clean signals at the right time, and the door opens. Phase 3, the analyst. Now you are inside. You have data, tools, and a full-time role. Your job is to answer the question every syndicate is built around. What should the odds actually be? Team news goes in, market movement goes in, historic prices go in. Out comes a number. Most of the time, it's useless. No edge, too late, market already moved. So you rebuild, you backtest, you compare your prices against closing lines. You hunt for patterns that survive. Then finally, you see it. Your model says the true odds are 185. The bookmaker is still offering 195. That gap doesn't sound like much, but over hundreds or thousands of bets, that gap is everything. You have found value, but a number does not place the bet. Someone still has to decide what to do with it. Phase 4, the trader. Now the pressure lands on you. The scout says the information is real, the analyst says the price is wrong, the market is starting to move, and the runners are ready. Everyone is waiting. You are not asking, is there an edge? You're asking, how much can we get down? Which books do we hit first? Do we wait, or is the price about to disappear? This is where people expose themselves. A nervous trader hesitates, an arrogant trader overbets, an emotional trader chases. The market does not care what you felt. It only remembers what you did. At this level, finding an edge is not enough. You have to handle one. Make the right call, and the money floods in. Make the wrong call, and the edge becomes a loss you have to explain. Phase 5, the manager. At this rank, the edge is not your only problem, the chaos is. You are watching everything at once. What price was taken? Which accounts are alive? Which markets are exposed? Your job is to stop the machine from breaking. The runners need instructions, the traders need limits, the analysts need feedback, the records need to match reality. You are not the person finding the edge anymore. You are the person making sure the edge can actually be used. Do it well and you become hard to replace. Do it badly, and the syndicate bleeds where nobody is looking. Phase 6, the partner. Now you are not just working inside the syndicate, you are helping build it. The question changes. It is no longer, what should we bet? It becomes, how do we get bigger without getting weaker? That means people, bankroll, legal structure, relationships, and confidentiality. Can the system scale without leaking information? Can it survive rule changes? Can it get data nobody else has? Can it grow without inviting disaster? At this level, the edge still matters, but the operation is the product. Some partners bankroll the system, some build the infrastructure around it, and in certain syndicates, even the partners answer to one final rank. Phase 7, the backer. At the top, you are not finding the edge, you're funding it. The syndicate has the models, the accounts, the opportunities, but opportunities mean nothing without capital. This is where you come in. Your advantage is liquidity. When small players are waiting for money to clear, you can move. When limits open, you can hit them. When a rare edge appears, you can make it matter. Capital becomes power. A backer does not just ask, can this win? They ask, can I trust the people running it? Can they survive losing streaks? Your money multiplies through access, timing, and edge. Not every syndicate looks exactly like this. Not everyone climbs. Some runners stay runners. Some analysts are more valuable than people with the bankroll. And sometimes the real power belongs to whoever sees the price before the market does. Whether you join a syndicate, build one, or bet on your own, the foundation is the same. You need to know what the odds are, where they're moving, and when the price is out of line. This is why tools like odds-api.net matter. Whether you're building your first model, tracking market moves, or just trying to understand where value appears, it starts with odds. Because in this game, opportunity does not wait. The only question is whether you saw it in time.